Right, so I'm very sorry for not doing an outro yesterday. So I'm going to do an intro to this video instead. Today is a sea day. And then we've got a very, very busy schedule coming up. 2 days in Stockholm, 1 day in Estonia, and then 2 days in Russia. And we've booked an official tour for Russia, okay?
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight.
They're going to use whatever they can to describe that word, say whatever they can to describe that word without using any of the words up on the screen. For example, if the word deck chair came up on the screen, the guest is not looking at the screen and the describer would say, oh, that thing you lay on up on the pool, by the pool. But if as soon as you say up on the pool deck, that's invalid because you said deck and you said a word that's on the screen. So you can't say anything that's on the screen. First word, go. So, yes, next.
If you're poorly, you're very...
Set. Yes, very good. That's two.
Read it. Read it.
Book. Ooh.
Donald Trump.
Obama.
Carter.
President. Yes.
In the sun, you make a... You pass a... In the sun, you pass a...
Shut up. Yes, very good.
Americans call it a torch. What do we call it a torch? They call it a...
Fire.
Torch, Americans have a...
Lamp.
No. Queen sang a song about... Can we pass?
Pass. It was flashlight.
Shrove Tuesday, you eat.
Okay. Yes.
If you're holding up.
Yes, he said over next.
Rubbing my hair to make it look nice.
Ooh. Were you going to have an answer there, Paul? Oh, okay. It was makeup anyway. Jazz, how did they go in the first round? They got 7 rights. Good job. To act out as many as you can. Are you ready? You're not ready, but you are ready. All right. 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
Dive, air diving, bungee jump, skydiving.
Yes, very good.
Digging, gardening,
Yes.
singing, karaoke, pop star, rocking, air guitar, rocking, rock, and roll. Rock star,
Yes, very good. She's pretty good. Keep going, no.
diving, dolphin,
Yes! Please tell me you know how to do this.
line dancing, hang ocarina,
Yes! I don't know how she got that, but she did.
gorilla,
Yeah!
knitting,
Oh, very good. They're good at this.
moonwalk,
Very good. For someone who's not never acted, he's pretty good.
drinking, sipping, sherry, cocktail,
Oh. It's... All right.
diving, swimming,
Yes, very good.
heel, elbow.
It's funny, but...
So that was one of the game shows they do every night, and which we've been going to regularly. So basically, they pit you to go on them if you turn up on time, and we don't normally turn up on time. And we really want to go on one. Tomorrow we are cruising into Sweden, and it's meant to be very nice going into like the route from the sea to Sweden. So we might get up a bit early to watch that.
'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
So this is Stockholm, I do believe, and we're just coming into dock here. I can't get over how beautiful this looks. It's just lots of little islands, and it just looks amazing because there's just little kind of wooden houses dotted about, and they're very colourful. Which over there you've got lots of different coloured houses. I just love looking at it. It's quite peaceful to watch. Right, so the view from our room here, it's a bit more industrial because I was taking the photos you just saw from the other side of the boat, but the view's never as glamorous on our side of the boat. Like, we're on the right, which I think is the starboard side. I strongly recommend the port side. So the top 3 countries for doing gluten-free food are Spain, UK and Sweden, and also Iceland in my opinion. So we are currently on a boat which is taking us into the city. Goodbye, boat. I could quite easily live in Sweden. It's very, very nice. It's quite clean as well. And I quite like the architecture of the buildings. When we were coming on the cruise ship, some of those little villages looked absolutely amazing to live in. And I like the peacefulness of it, and just to get a boat everywhere because they all own boats. It was quite cool. I'm so happy I could finally step onto Swedish soil and say I've been to Sweden, because when we were coming out of Copenhagen, we saw a little Swedish village on the boat because we kind of went up that bit of land between Denmark and Sweden, and then we viewed it for about 3 to 4 hours coming in. So now I'm finally here, and I can officially say I've been here. So we're currently just walking around soaking up the atmosphere, because that's cool to do. So this beautiful big building is the Royal Palace of Sweden. So this part of Sweden, of Stockholm, is called the Old Town here. Streets are very narrow, more magnet shopping here. Right, so I'd like to make a complaint. We got on at 3, we wanted to get off at 6. The bus actually came down here, went past 6, but no, we have to go to 4, 5, and then 6. So we drove all the way up here just to go back, because it has to do the stops in order, doesn't it? The city is probably one of the most confusing places to navigate around. It's just, the buses, they're not clear. There's just nothing kind of clear as to where to go to. And we were waiting at a bus stop and one of the buses didn't even stop there. So, and it's all on different islands, so it's nice, yes, it's nice, but it's difficult to get around. Because I've been on a boat for quite a bit of time, I'm starting to feel really weird. Like, I feel as though I'm standing very still in a very still supermarket in the gluten-free section. I just told you it's very, very still, but I just feel like I'm moving. I just can't get used to not being on an object that moves. It feels weird. I don't have it in Bruges or Copenhagen, but I just have it now. I just feel like we're moving. So we are about to go on a thing that takes us up there, here. It's hard to point. So it's like a world kind of shape thing, and it takes us to the top, and we should get some good views.
Stockholms i särklass vackraste utsikt. Norrut ser ni Stockholms takåsar, Gamla stan med Storkyrkan, slottet och Stockholms stadshus. Vänder ner söderut kommer ni bland annat att se Skogskyrkogården, arenan belyst och skiftar färg beroende på evenemang. I direkt anslutning till Ericsson Globe byggdes ytterligare en arena, Annexet. Den lilla arenan med de stora möjligheterna är idealisk för konserter, kickoffer, mässor, krogshower och konferenser. Notera den välvda rälsen anlitades både liftbyggare, helikopterpiloter och klättrande personal med vana från extrema projekt. I stort sett alla delar, från glasen i gondolerna till den kraftiga stödkonstruktionen, är specialritade för Skyview och det finns ingen liknande anläggning någonstans i världen.
That was very, very good. I love going up high to get views, and that thing, it was cool because it's unique. I've never done something like that before. Loads of people were like, oh, I'm so scared, but I thought it was fine. Like, I was actually sitting looking at us going down. Some people who hate heights won't be able to look at that. The football stadium is the Tele2 Arena, okay, and here are the football teams that play here, if any of you wanted to know. So this place is out of town a bit. We had to walk half an hour from the furthest hop-on, hop-off bus stop, because that's a mode of transport. From the nearest hop-on, hop-off bus stop was half an hour away, so we went there, and then we walked here. It took about half an hour. Now, the hop-on, hop-off buses have unfortunately stopped because it's late in the day, so we're going to have to get the metro back. This will be the 5th city I've been on a metro in, because I went in Newcastle, Paris, London, Singapore, and now Stockholm. Let's go! I feel very let down by Sweden because I haven't seen an IKEA shop yet, and I thought they had them all over here. But we are here tomorrow, so we may see one tomorrow. And that's the end of the video. The next video will be Sweden and Estonia, so look out for that. I'm at the show, and they normally say you're not allowed to film it, but they said you're allowed to film this, right? So I need to film it because I've not filmed any of them yet. So the video doesn't end now, you get to see more of me.
Repeat after me. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh,
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep. With the power, paradise, paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes.
but it flew away from her reach.
would trip a referee. Tell by my attitude, I'm most definitely wrong. At a Yankee game, I made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can. You should know I bleed blue, but I ain't a crypto. But I got a whole nation walking with my click though. Welcome to the melting pot, corners where they like to rock.
So that is now the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the little extra bonus, and I will see you tomorrow for another day in Stockholm. After tomorrow, the clocks go forward another hour because Estonia is in a +2 time zone, and we are currently in a +1 time zone, so we'll lose another hour of sleep. Oh yes, there's just one more thing I wanted to show you.